For more on Apple's latest announcement, we're joined by Katie Roof. She is the senior writer and video host at TechCrunch. Katie, thanks for joining us.
Great to be with you, Michelle.
So Katie, Apple launching the iPhone 7 and the iPhone 7 Plus. In your opinion, what are the most exciting new features here?
Well, it's really more of the same. They have a better camera, which I'm always excited about, and I'm definitely happy that there's improved battery life because my phone is always dying. The iPhone jack, the lack of an iPhone headphone jack, I'm not as excited about. But there's a better home button, so you don't need to actually press down. It's just more sensitive to your touch. It's dust proof. I don't know exactly what that means, but I think that means I could bring my phone to Burning Man or something like that, and it'll be okay. And then there's also the new Apple Watch, which is pretty similar in design to the Apple Watch from last year, but it's also swim-proof and has longer battery life.
All right, Katie, let's focus on the phone. So new camera, new speakers, dust and water resistant. But keeping in mind that earlier this year, Apple reported the first quarterly decline in iPhone sales in its history. Are these new phones revolutionary enough to get people to upgrade? Is the difference sufficient that it's now a must-have?
No, it's definitely not revolutionary. I think that's something that's been disappointing Apple fans for a while now, for the past few years. Really, each iPhone update, we see some improvements to the camera and battery life every year, and faster processing. But these are really the kinds of features that tech nerds care about, not your average consumer. And so I don't think it's enough for you to go out and buy a new iPhone unless your other iPhone was having issues or you're just ready for a free upgrade because of your carrier.
Right, okay. Well, one issue that has caused some controversy, the wireless headphones called AirPods, they can be purchased separately at an extra cost. Do you see other phone makers following suit going this wireless route?
Ooh, I don't know. There's a lot of fallout from this, so it'd be pretty brave to do that right after Apple. I think that, yes, it's annoying to have your cords get twisted and all that, but a lot of people are saying that they're going to lose these little earbuds, and who knows if they'll really stay in your ear. I think, yeah, I definitely don't think it's a popular feature. If anything, it's caused quite a bit of controversy.
Same thing with the Apple Watch Series 2. Apple Watch hasn't become a must-have item so far. This new one, waterproof, has a built-in GPS, has more fitness apps. Katie, is it enough to get more of them on wrists out there?
You know, I like the Apple Watch, but I'm also a tech reporter, and I also like to work out a lot, and it's great for fitness tracking. The new features are good for swimmers. And they're good for Pokemon Go players. They're introducing Pokemon Go, and they're going to make that available on the Apple Watch. They also said they've had 500 million downloads to Pokemon. So it seems that if you're big into Pokemon, it might make it easier to play. But I was actually pretty disappointed as a pretty big Apple Watch fan personally. I was hoping that there would be a new one that I would be excited to go out and buy, but I have to say, after seeing the new designs that look remarkably similar to the last designs, I'm definitely not going to be buying a new one. They did release one that has a ceramic back instead of stainless steel, which is still available, and also aluminum, which is still available. The gold, that $17,000 Apple Watch, they are discontinuing that quietly. They're still going to be partnering with Hermes for some fancy bands, and then they also have a Nike Apple Watch, that's the sport watch, that's going to come in a few different black and gray colors and have some sport tracking capabilities.
All right, so some nice new features there, but not necessarily game changers. Now, Katie, Tim Cook recently celebrated his 5th anniversary as Apple CEO. Granted, the company has been financially successful over that time, but it has been lacking huge game-changing technological innovations. The question has been out there, and it still lingers. Can Apple really innovate in the post-Steve Jobs era?
I think it can still innovate. They have a lot of the same people working for the company that were there before. Obviously, they haven't come with the same breakthroughs that they had with the iPhone, but it's kind of hard to continue to innovate at that pace. I mean, the iPhone was one of the most revolutionary products of all time. So to expect them to keep coming out with the most revolutionary products of all time is a pretty high bar. They have been able to maintain their lead here in the smartphone space, but yeah, you're right. They haven't really excited beyond the smartphones. The smartwatch has definitely been a disappointment, even though they did tout some numbers that they claim that it's the best smartwatch out there.
All right, we're going to have to leave it there. Thank you so much, Katie Roof, senior writer and video host at TechCrunch.